Hello everyone and welcome to another AFK Journey video. The brand new patch has arrived, which means we have a brand new character and area to explore. In this video we are going to be wishing or rolling on Alsa, the brand new Mauler champion. Now I never rolled on Vala or Floribel's banner, so I have plenty of diamonds to ensure we have the 40 pick. So we're just going to skip through because we should, yeah, there we go. We got her. So we're going to actually wait and see. We won't skip because we want to see the cinematic. Because,
those who know.
yeah, okay, Viperian, you make an appearance. So she looks cool, doesn't she, with the kind of like armadillo tail. So she's a mage, which I didn't really know. I have not looked at anything to do with this character. And I don't have a mage on my team. No, we won't wish again. I don't have a mage on my team. Because I refuse to use Cassidy, and I also think that CCS should be a mage, but for some reason she's a marksman. So we're just gonna blow a 10 pull on this just to celebrate, and we got Lucius. So let us then take a quick look at her abilities. So like I said, haven't really a clue what she does, but it seems like her mechanics revolve around creating these stone pillars around the battleground, and her twirling rocks makes her kind of, I suppose, change position around the battlefield as well. So she's kind of like a Merrily, I suppose, in that she can kind of kite enemies. We have popped her into our AFK challenge, and she has already died, so that's not good. Not much of a review of the character if she dies instantly. So immediately I'm just thinking, okay, her ultimate is cool, but it also kind of is like a suicide swan dive into the enemies. Now all my team died, so the synergy just is not there. So let us re-evaluate what we're doing. So maybe because she's a mauler, it could be good to get the the faction bonus. I don't know here. I'm an ideas man, and the idea could be wrong. We'll put Brutus in. I did watch a video and someone had a really good idea about Brutus, saying that he's a better Thorin because he takes damage, keeps aggro, and is immune. Whereas when Thorin dies, the aggro gets reset onto your backline. So she's surviving. Alsa is surviving. She's dropped the pillars, which it seems is kind of blocking Muriel's attacks, which is welcomed. So it's kind of creating like a meat shield, I suppose. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is how my units navigate around the pillars, because they could be like a double-edged sword in stopping mobility. Now she's nowhere close to top damage, but my CC is pretty strong, so we're not going to hold it against her too much. Let's try again. And then we might try an auto battle, just set it up and see how high we can clear it. So we are on stage 895. I probably am a little bit behind, and she's dead again. Okay. So she's dead, but we won, so maybe her sacrifice was needed. Oh, and she's the star player there. Nowhere near the top damage, but she must have been executing people. I'm not too sure why that popped up. We'll try it again and see. So just keeping an eye on her. She charges energy fast, which is both a blessing and a disguise, because and a hindrance, because if you've seen there, she literally just took aggro then from their enemy backline. So something in me thinks we have to put in something that keeps her alive, because on one hand she's going to ult out of Smokey's healing aura, so maybe Smokey does not really pair well with her, or maybe we just have to place Smokey a little bit further up. I'm not too sure, but again, yeah, after she ults she kind of dies a little, but you know, her sacrifice is honourable. We're clearing stages. I'm just trying to think. see, she's only out a few hours, so I doubt many people have theorized how best to use her. So I am just kind of winging it here, and I just want to see how she performs and whether she was worth it or not. Because I kind of was a bit tired of not rolling on the banner champions, because y'all were using Florabelle in your playthroughs and I was Florabelle less. So at least now I'm in on the action. We still have a good bit to clear on the storyline, so I don't know if we're going to get to the new content just yet. But she's doing well there.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
I just need to know her synergy. I'm not convinced this team is her synergy staple. But we'll see how far we can get with it before we have to reinvent the wheel, as it were. And again, if you have any suggestions or ideas on how best to use her, please do drop them. I would be much appreciated. Yeah, we're having really no problem here, but Brutus and her are dying quite quickly. But if it ain't broke, we won't fix it, or try to fix it. But yeah, it's not really much of a showcase if she insta-dies. Now, this is a 2-stage AFK stage challenge. So, literally with these ones, it's just I throw the kitchen sink at it and see who surpasses. So we have a rag-band team of heroes here, which may or may not actually get through it. Okay, we will. CC is just basically a monster. Just to make sure she gets her ult, which should be fine. And then we're on part 2. Now you might just put in Asla just as a demonstration of Paris. We'll get rid of Granny. We'll put her in and just see. Again, this is just kind of like seeing what the champ does and how she kind of synergizes with everyone on the Isle battlefront. Seems grand. Yeah, a more upfront Smokey seems to be better. But yeah, she's dead again. She is squishy and then some. But she did drop the rocks, so I think that is actually blocking CC. It doesn't block Vala ult, but I suppose that would be so OP if it did. It'd be like the biggest Vala nerf ever. So yeah, we're back to standard stages now. I would be curious to see who she synergizes well with. So again, in the comments below, do drop who you think she'll work well with and pair well with. I have every character bar 1 or 2, so I think I could probably make a good team around her. But then again, she might not be like the main... Oh, we lost. She might not be the main person. She might be like an assist or something, right? We will upgrade Brutus, because Brutus is actually in such bad gear that I'm a bit embarrassed and surprised we've done so well. So we'll upgrade his, and he's getting a massive boost there. Getting a good chunk of health, and I think health is always the priority for frontline units. So yeah, he's got a complete new wardrobe, and this might actually be why he was dying so quickly in the past. So let's go back, and sure, we'll try a hard one. We'll be brave. And our healer is dead, which is exactly what you want to see. Raynor is pretty good though, and I did get him high enough level that I think he heals people when he does damage. We're just going to wait for CC to reappear. I wonder, does that happen when he ults people and like it takes him so long to get out of the ult that the timer goes up? Like he could be such a fiend for that kind of stuff.
No holding back. Attack!
She gets her ult quick, which is quite good. And I suppose, this is just me spitballing here, I have to read up on it, but I think she does more damage if they're going to collide into something or if they're at the edge of the battle. So maybe it's about trying to position her to execute people in the back line. I'm not entirely sure.
Big thanks to all of you for helping out.
She's cool. She's good animations though, and cool character design. So that's all you need to matter. I'm just looking to see if there's any challenges. I'm kind of on a dead guild or on a dead server, so there's not much activity. That's what they're all kind of having a wee argument about in the chat, where they're like, the server is dead because we took ages to get rid of that wolf, whereas allegedly on other servers it was like insta-killed. So as soon as the game allows it, I am going to migrate my arse out of this. But until that happens. So we got to level, or to stage 900, which I'm pretty impressed about. I don't know if much of it can be attributed to our brand new character, but she's certainly fun. I think she provides an awful lot more utility than the other characters. She dies a lot, which I need to figure out how to fix. But I'm happy with her.
Well,
And I'm like, this is the first time that I've done the raid up banner, so I'm kind of happy that it was effortless and whatnot, and there's no kind of like gotcha sting where you get like a character you don't want kind of thing, so I'm happy with that. Pleasantly surprised. And you never know, when Vala's banner was out, we got Vala in the normal wish system, so we might get Florabelle. Even though I think I can live without her. Sorry, Florabelle stands. So yeah, we're clearing the content quite quickly actually, and this is foolproof. Now, I'm not entirely sure if she's really providing much value, but I would imagine, this is just the cynic in me, that the developers have developed her in a way that there'll be a challenge in the game at some point that she will excel in. So maybe it's in the main storyline, or there'll be a boss or of some sort. But my idea is that she will become necessary for some sort of a challenge. She'll be like some sort of boss killer or like control mage. I think she has synergy with control people, but I've not really used much control. So maybe she goes well with like Aaron, sorry, butchering these names, or Carolina maybe. I'm not too sure. Again, I will defer to more intelligent, creative content creators on strategy. But I wanted to share the good news that I got a new character and give my first impressions as a free-to-play player. I think she's worth it. I think she's fun. If I can use her to some success, you most definitely can. So that if that's not an endorsement to her playstyle. And also as well, I think Mage is quite a weak subclass in this game to date, because they're slow and kind of boring. So you either Muriel or Cassidy as a Mage. Like, I suppose you have Viperian, but like, not great. Again, Viperian slander. So she could maybe fit a niche. She dies an awful lot though. That's the only thing. So maybe someone like Lucius, maybe, who can like shield her. Or maybe I just need a better healer. Because Smokey is not... he's not defending our girl. But yeah, you can see the damage on the pillars, the rock pillars there. And like, they are taking damage or tanking damage. So, very welcomed. And it's moments like these that I love AFK stages, because it's just nice to just sit back, and when things are working smoothly, just let it all go. So yeah, it seems that we are catching up on our AFK stages, and then some. Hopefully we'll... yeah, it seems CC can actually like attack through the pillars, so it doesn't seem to be detrimental to us. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong though. Maybe we're the ones doing damage to the rock pillars.
Well,
Plot twist.
victory is deserved.
Alsa's gonna sabotage your team. But yeah, I think, as I've said already, well designed character, nice animations. I'm not close to the storyline to even approach or for her to appear, but I'm going to be pleasantly surprised, I'd say, when she comes. Definitely worth the investment and fun if you're looking for this kind of character. Let me know in the comments who she synergizes well with, though, because my brain is just on AFK mode. And I just throw her into whoever I've got the best luck with. So yes, thank you very much for checking out this tangent of a video. Let me know if you're going to pull for her or her accomplice, who I think is coming later on in the patch. And till next we meet, look after yourselves, take care, and see you in the next one.
My servant and fight for me.
Big thanks to all of you for helping